Hey guys, happy Sunday. I was getting ready to put my makeup on and I wanted to test out the cream blusher from Beautycounter. It's a 3-in-1 product. It's supposed to be good for your eyes as eyeshadow, your cheeks for blush, but also for your lips. So I was gonna put my makeup on really quick and just take you with me through the process. So first up, I'm gonna use my Dew Skin, it's not focusing, tinted moisturizer, which I've been loving for summer. And I'm going to use my retractable foundation brush to get it rubbed in. I use literally one pump. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so this stuff, first of all, I have never been a huge fan of liquid foundation. I've always just used like powdered Bare Essentials or something like that. And then I used Makeup Forever liquid foundation whenever like I had something major going on, just to give me that full coverage look. But I really like knowing that what I'm putting on my skin, because I've started with, you know, just washing my face and cleansing and putting all my serum and my creams and my vitamin C serum on this morning and just doing my basic skincare. But it's nice because this layer that I'm putting on with foundation is basically like skincare with what the ingredients are in this. And not only that, but I'm also putting on SPF 20. So your tinted moisturizer is not going to give you, you know, a huge heavy coverage, but it's just going to kind of even out your skin a little bit. I still have some redness. I did something to my chin, so that's why that red thing is there. I'm not sure what I did, but I've got like a red strip. My redness is definitely getting better. It's not all the way gone, especially since adding that vitamin C serum last week. And then I just like to, after I kind of stiffle it in, rub it all over. I don't put this on my eyelids. I had tried it that way and it was just a little bit too oily. My eyelids get really oily. I don't have oily skin, but my eyelids are kind of oily. Okay, so that's in. And you can take it down your neck. I do just a tiny bit, but this stuff just blends in with your skin so well. And it stays, you guys. I sweat and we've been outside and exercising. And of course I put my foundation on my lips because I have really pink toned lips. And I just like the fact that it mutes the coloring of my lip because I like a nude lip. And also, Beautycounter does not have a lip primer, and I typically do use a lip primer just to make my lipstick or whatever I'm wearing not slide off and stay. I also put a little bit extra tinted moisturizer under my eyes. And so I've noticed if I put the foundation, the tinted moisturizer, excuse me, no, and I just put it over my eyelid, which I didn't mean to do, it will stick a lot longer, kind of like a makeup primer. And so the next product that I put on over my moisturizer is the mattifying powder. And it's clear, but it just kind of gives you that matte look, but also it just helps set your moisturizer. And by the end of the day, after I've ran, after I've been outside, gone to the pool, this stuff is still where it needs to be. I've been really impressed with that. I don't have a lot of transfer to my shirt. If I take my shirt and kind of blot some sweat, or my finger and kind of wipe some sweat away, it stays. Okay, so again, this just kind of mattifies and also soaks up any extra oil and just sets my makeup. I'm also gonna put a tiny bit over my eyelids, which I do anyway, but especially since I just added tinted moisturizer over my eyelids. I'm not sure, I've ordered some more makeup. I don't have a ton of Beautycounter's makeup. I've ordered some, so once I get some more, I'm gonna do some testing out with the Skin Twin foundation, which is a heavier coverage foundation, and see if what it does over my eyelids, because I do like to use an eye primer to keep my eyeshadow from creasing and kind of basically just getting all oily and yucky in there. Okay, so I'm gonna try this Cream Pinch blusher, or no, not Cream Pinch. It's called Color Pinch. It's a cream blusher. I don't know if you can see that. And I chose the color Caramel. It does come in 3 different colors. It's a twist tube. It's kind of a bronzy color. I think it has a very earthy look, a little bit of some orangey tones in it. So I'm gonna start with my cheeks, and I do have a tiny bit of redness. So I'm thinking that this is gonna kind of mute that a little bit and just give me that bronzy look because I'm not applying bronzer. So you just kind of dab it. I personally wouldn't swipe it just because then you get a lot on and it's gonna be a lot harder to smooth in and blend. You can always dab some more on if you want some more coverage. So I'm just gonna kind of rub it in. And it's supposed to be kind of a easy, no mess up kind of product. So if you're not a big blush fan, but you just want a little bit of some color, it's supposed to be so blendable with your whatever you're wearing. And I don't even think that you really have to wear foundation or moisturizer with it just to get the color. Okay, I've got a mirror above my camera, so I'm just kind of looking to see how it's blending in. Yeah, so it just kind of gives a little bit of some warmth. I definitely like it. I've never really used cream blusher. I've always stuck to the powders. But I do like how it just kind of blends in and gives like a hint of sun-kissed color. There's another one that's kind of a pinky tone, and I think the other one is kind of a, I can't remember. It's probably more of like a berry color, I think. I'm not positive about that. Okay, so I've got it on my cheeks. And then, okay, so with lipstick, I never go like this. I do, well I have, but I typically like blot it, or if I want less coverage, I'll just take my finger on it and do that and just go like this or rub it in. And the reason why I do that is I don't like for it to look like I have a real thick layer on my lips. I like for it to look like it's just, my lips are just colored. And plus when you do that, this is kind of creamy. It's not glossy, but it's creamy. And it just kind of gives it more of a mattifying look whenever you use your finger and you blot it in versus use the tube and push it in. If you like the layer and more of the thick look, I'm just gonna kind of blot it on my lips. You could definitely do it that way too. Okay, so it definitely has some bronzy orange tones in it. I'm not sure. I feel like the color on the camera versus in the mirror is slightly different. In the camera, it definitely is pulling, I think, more orange. And then in my mirror, it's more kind of a bronzy, neutral brown. So it kind of gives it that bronze look. And then you can also use this on your eyelids. And again, I'm just gonna use my finger and smear it that way. I'm not really sure what I think about a cream on my eyelids, but I'm just gonna kind of apply it all over and into the crease and up just a little bit. I'm using my mirror because I can see a little better when I apply it. And this is definitely buildable. So I like that whenever you first put it on, the color in the tube looks kind of dark, but as you apply it, it goes in and blends in so well that if you want to go back and kind of darken things, you could easily do that, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of darkening it a little bit. Oh, hi. Crazy decided to join me. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit just to kind of give it a hint of color because we're gonna be out and about today. No thanks, baby. Okay. Okay, so I've got it on my eyes. And then I'm just gonna go back over my, right below my eyebrow, kind of my eyebrow bone right there, and put some highlight. I do not have any other Beautycounter eyeshadow yet. I've ordered some, so I don't have that just yet. I like to put it in the corners, kind of brighten up my eyes. And I am a big eyeliner fan. I use a dark brown. And just dumping everything out in my makeup bag. And since I've been using that Countertime eye cream, my eyeliner goes on so much easier. I don't even understand how it glides on so much more smooth. But it literally like plumps up your skin. Oh yeah, you got some lipstick. Oh good. I was hoping you'd get some lipstick. Hey Josh, could you grab Cruzy? Okay. Could you grab Cruz? So I got my eyeliner on. I feel like my eyes look so much different with eyeliner. Go see, bub. Okay, and again, I don't have eyeliner or mascara from Beautycounter, but as soon as I get that stuff in, I'll do some testing out and see what it's like. Because my main focus was getting the skincare and just getting my skin to the point of it being basically makeup optional skin. And I've definitely this last week been doing that, not wearing a ton of anything. It was so hot. Okay, and I just got a little bit up here. And I put on a few layers. I like for my eyeshadow or my mascara to be really thick and volumized. This is not my favorite mascara. I'm just using this one up. I actually really like the Tarte mascaras, which are pretty clean. But I used all of my last one, and since I purchased the Beautycounter one to test, I'm just finishing this one up until the next one comes. Okay. Okay, mascara, and then I always like to add just a tiny bit of eyeshadow underneath my eyeliner line. I feel like it just helps everything stay in place. And kind of brightens as well. So I should have not put that moisturizer over my eyelids. I think it's gonna cause that cream blusher to kind of crease a little bit because I've noticed that the tinted moisturizer definitely does do that. So I'm just gonna kind of blot it out again. But again, you could make this darker if you wanted it to be darker. But yeah. And then I also wanted to show you, I don't know if you guys have tried the reverse lipstick trick, but I'm gonna take this off now that I've showed you what it looks like. And what you do is you apply your lip gloss first, and then you put your lipstick over it. And I'm pretty sure Cruzy may have taken my lip gloss that I was gonna use. So I'm just gonna use this real pale nude one. Again, not Beautycounter, don't have it yet. But you apply your lip gloss first, and then I'm gonna take my cream blusher and go over it. And you're probably like, why would you do that? usually glass, goes over your lipstick. So when you do that, it like, I'm gonna have a hard time explaining it, but it makes your lips look so full. And I don't have the biggest lips, and so it really makes them look more plump. And full. And it gives your lips a different texture. Like, they're not super glossy, they're just really creamy. But it doesn't look like you have like 5 layers of lipstick on. I don't know how good it looks in the camera. But in the mirror it looks a little bit of a different color. I'm not sure if I think that the cream blusher looks as good in the camera as it does in the mirror with the lighting. But anyway, you get the idea. Again, there's 3 different colors of this stuff. So if you're interested in the cream blusher, which is supposed to be like a 3-in-1 product, you can let me know. Happy Sunday, guys.